Welcome to the Mission Viejo Sports Zone inside the MVTV studios. I'm Gordon Spencer. In the midst of winter high school sports playoff season, and what a season it has been for the Trabuco Hills Mustangs boys basketball team. For the first time in 20 years, they win a league title, now trying to get to the quarterfinals for the first time in 20 years. Out to Trabuco Hills High School we go, where they hosted the Valencia team out of Valencia Division I AA second round match. First quarter, Trabuco Hills in white, taken away by Valencia, who run the floor. Malik McCowan lays it in. Valencia down 16-14. Second quarter, Mustangs. Brandon Fagans works the baseline, dumps it into Alex Basalian. The senior drops it in. 21-17 Trabuco Hills. Valencia takes the lead late in the half. McCowan drops in the three, 24-21 Valencia. Then a turnover by Valencia, and Scott Majors makes them pay as he gets the easy lay-in. 29-28 Trabuco Hills takes the lead at the half. What a job Sean Sullins has done in his first year at Trabuco Hills. Third quarter, it's Fagans from way outside for three, 36-29 Trabuco Hills. End of the third, Valencia takes the lead back. Jaleel Howard, the two, and the foul. 46-44 Valencia after three. Fourth quarter, Trabuco Hills battling underneath. Fagans miss, offensive rebounds abound. Majors gets the bucket, 55-47 Trabuco Hills. Valencia gets within five. Dakota Abbott bounces it off the glass, 57-52 Trabuco Hills with 3:15 to go. Trabuco Hills wins it at the line down the stretch, 74-65.
Yeah. Key tonight was handling their pressure. Full court press. They're a very athletic team, one of the top 3 or 4 we played. We got up 8 early, backed off. We got up 10 in the third quarter. They pressed us, but then in the third quarter, last 12 minutes, I think we only turned it over twice. We had 11 turnovers at halftime. Once we handled the pressure and adjusted, that was the difference in the game. We did well defensively. We lost a shooter 4 times, 0, and he hit 4 threes on us. It's a really good shooter, but we communicated defensively in the second half. We let them cut it to 1 at halftime, and we weren't happy with that. I mean, we were up as many as 8 in the first half, got up 10 in the third quarter, let them back in it, but defensively in the fourth quarter, the way that these young men communicated was huge, and that's what we hang our hat on, is defense.
Nice recap by Coach Sullins there of the game, 74-65. Again, Valencia sent Trabuco Hills to the line 10 times in the final moments of that game, and the Mustangs move on 74-65. Majors with 24, Greppo with 19. So they're headed to the quarterfinals for the first time in 20 years. Their reward, crosstown rival Mission Viejo, Division I AA quarterfinal. Chandler Hutchison making some noise for Mission Viejo in this game. Wild play early on. Brandon Fagans with the block for Trabuco Hills. Then the scramble on the floor before Scott Majors gets it, lays it in 6-0. Trabuco Hills trying to quiet the home crowd, but Mission Viejo comes back. Hutchison, the block, and he says, you know, I need to reward myself with this. And he goes end-to-end, lays it in, 8-7 Mission Viejo. Then it's Majors' turn with the lay-in. Trabuco Hills back up top, 9-8 after 1. Second quarter, Kyle Greppo misses the runner. Aaron Harris cleans it up for 2, 11-8 Trabuco Hills. Then great passing by the Mustangs before Fagans gets the reverse lay-in. Mustangs up by 5. Great passing again by Trabuco Hills. Majors gets the bucket. 17-12 Trabuco Hills. Mission Viejo ends the half on a 9-1 run. Chandler Hutchison the layup. 21-18 Mission Viejo at the half. Then it's time to part that Red Sea. It works every time with that guy. Third quarter. Mission Viejo freshman Caden Rashid with the move. Oh, that's not nice. He drops in 2, 24-21 Mission Viejo. Then this is what 6'6" can do. The Hutchison boom and 1, 27-21 Mission Viejo. Fired up are those Diablo fans. Then how about this play? Noah Rashid, the fake throw in and takes it on his own, lays it in. 32-25 Mission Viejo. Trabuco Hills charges back the steal, and Majors finishes. And it's 33-27 Mission Viejo after 3. Fourth quarter, Tribuco Hills working the outside, and Zandy Davidson sinks a three. Huge shot to tie it at 33. Mission Viejo turns up the defense, though. They get the steal. Noah Rashid, great behind the back pass. Hutchison is fouled from behind, and he makes the shots. Then the Diablos score the last 9 points of the game. Hutchison gets the jumper right here, and Mission Viejo gets the win 49-37 to move on to the semifinals.
That's a great atmosphere for high school basketball, crosstown rivalry, quarterfinals. We'd coached together for so many years. It was a lot of fun.
Wow, I mean, they did such a good job clogging the middle and just having us taking such tough shots. It was rough for us in the beginning, but I mean, once we kind of found their weakness with that pick and roll, and we really exploited that and got a lot of easy buckets to help us out, but we were really struggling in the beginning.
Well, you got the hoop that took the lead, taking into the half, right? So what was it like in the locker room at the half?
We were really struggling, so it's hard to be really excited, but I mean, any lead's a good lead. And I mean, it started 3-0 because we were up 3 points there, and we just knew that we couldn't get that lead gone because their crowd was rowdy as could be. So we maintained the lead, and I thought we played a lot better in the second half than we did in the first half.
Okay, so the big turnaround point of the game. Walk me through that big, huge Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what we needed right there. And I'm glad that I could hit that free throw too, because that might have been the hardest free throw I've ever shot. But it got the crowd going. It got our guys to really believe. And from then on, I don't think we got. I don't think it got closer than that the rest of the game. So that was exciting.
Hutchison on his way to Boise State, but first, 2 more wins for a title. There you see the final, 49-37. Hutchison, 21 points, 10 rebounds. Majors had 14 points for Tribuco Hills. Brendan Fagans fouled out with 3.5 left for Tribuco Hills. That sort of hurt them down the stretch. Mustangs, though, with an amazing season, making it to the quarterfinals. Mission Viejo now moving into the semifinals against Long Beach Millikan. Again, they will host a game. But what an atmosphere for a high school basketball game. 2 crosstown rivals, Tribuco Hills, Mission Viejo, meeting in the quarterfinals of playoff basketball. We're going to step aside, take a break. When we come back, playoff soccer right here on the Mission Viejo Sports Zone.
The greatest thrills and excitement are awaiting you right in your own backyard. The CIF Southern Section and your SoCal Ford dealers encourage you to go to a game at your local high school. Unbelievable action is right in your community. You'll be amazed at what you've been missing. Supporting your local school has never been more fun. Go to a game this week.
Back to the Mission Viejo Sports Zone inside the MVTV studios. I'm Gordon Spencer. It's all about playoffs right now on the Mission Viejo Sports Zone. And a Division I Round 2 boys soccer game. We saw Crespi out of Encino take out the El Toro Chargers in the earlier rounds. Crespi again making the trip down to Orange County after going to El Toro, now going to Aliso Niguel to take on the Wolverines. Let's take you out to Aliso Niguel High School for this Round 2 match. The Wolverines, 11 playoff appearances in the last 13 years. First half, Aliso in white, 7th minute. Ryan Nyberg gets loose but can't settle it. Keenan Casey out to knock it away, and it's 0-0. 19th minute, Crespi with a chance. Brian Quintero from the 20-yard line. The long shot is stopped by Kyle Nafziger. It's 0-0. Then 24th minute, Crespi on a breakaway. Albert Alvarez gets a shot on goal. Easy stop for Nafziger to keep it scoreless. 32nd minute, Charlie Wehan of Aliso with some great moves and a shot stopped by Casey. No score at the half. Randy Dodge working with his team, looking for some offense. Coaches both the boys and the girls, 18 years total there at Aliso. Second half, 52nd minute, Ryan Souza on the throw-in, knocked away by Casey. Pinballs around, Tyler Gong gets a foot on it over the goal. Under 2 minutes left in regulation. Crespi on the free kick. It's headed off the crossbar and knocked out. Seconds later now, Aliso with a chance to win it. Dylan Van Niel, the shot, grabbed by Casey. Then seconds to go. Crespi for the win. Elmer Molina, the hero against El Toro. A great shot knocked away by Nafziger, 0-0 at the end of regulation. So the referees explained the 10-minute sudden death overtime to the captains. In overtime, Aliso gets the ball in. Tiago Perez, the pass, the header is right on. Casey makes the save. So we go to the second final 10-minute overtime. Aliso with those super playoff haircuts. Second overtime now. Aliso with a chance. Charlie Weehan gets a lefty shot around the defense, but Keenan Casey makes another stop. So no score after 100 minutes. Time for penalty kicks to decide it. Aliso puts in Brennan Pello in the goal, and he is sharp. He stuffs Brian Quintero. Says, Then he faces Alex Burkholz. The hesitation, the shot, and it's over the crossbar. Again, Pello says, It comes down to this. Tiago Perez, yes! Bottom corner, Aliso wins it as he goes corner. The celebration, and Aliso Niguel wins 3-1 on penalty kicks. Nafziger 9 saves. What a great round that was. Second round action of Division I boys soccer. But then Aliso has to travel to Servite in the quarterfinals, where they lose to Servite 1-0. So their great season is over. How about some girls soccer? Division I round 2, number 9 Edison against number 4 Capo Valley. Both teams won their leagues. So this was a great match. First half, 3rd minute, Edison in green, and UCLA bound Mackenzie Serta gets off a shot. Saved by Aubrey Coley. It's 0-0. 15th minute, Capo with a great chance. Jada McLean up the left side. Stops, hesitates, shoots. Off Zoe Cleveley, off the post. No score. A couple of minutes later, another great chance for Aliso. Or for Capo, I should say. Jennifer Munoz is met by Cleveley. Then Munoz gets another shot, but just over and out. 21st minute, Edison on the corner. Cassidy Helenihi off Tati Marino, but Coley gets a finger on it and ball rattles around before it's knocked out. Then again, Helenihi on the corner. Another great shot redirected by Amanda Erickson. Another great save by Coley before it's cleared out to keep it scoreless. What a great crowd at Capo. Watching a 0-0 game at the half. Second half, 48th minute. Edison's Mackenzie Serta. A rocket from the 20, stopped by Coley, still no score. Then Capo with a chance. Ball's in the box, bouncing around. Ashley Ballantyne gets a shot off, and it's saved by Cleveley. And then kicked out. Then in the 60th minute, great pass to Mackenzie Serta, who settles and gets off a rocket into the net. Edison leads it 1-0. Capo looking to tie it. Mayte Coco. Back to Riley Eggerman, who drops in a rainbow, but it's grabbed by Cleveley to keep it 1-0 Edison. Edison looking for the insurance goal. Watch Serta, the All-American, again on her way to UCLA. Some moves, the shot, but Coley is there. It's still 1-0 Edison. Final seconds, Aliso working it around the box. Coco a chance to tie it. Just over the crossbar, and that was it. Edison. What a game. What a soccer match in round 2. Again, Edison, the number 1 team out of the Sunset League. And Mackenzie Serta, again, on her way to UCLA, but that is the player that everybody watches when they have to face the Edison Chargers. And again, she gets the one and only goal for the Edison Chargers as they eliminate the Capo Valley Cougars. Well, that's going to do it here on the Mission Viejo Sports Zone. Stay tuned. We have one more show featuring all the playoffs from the winter high school sports, and then spring begins right here on the Mission Viejo Sports Zone. Don't forget, missionviejolife.org. You can watch all the episodes online. I'm Gordon Spencer. Thanks for watching.